Hi, my name is Brian Mace. My wife Jessica and I have been coming to Hope Chapel for approximately 6 years. I used to work for Dell Computer, and through a series of unfortunate events, I became unemployed with a large number of individuals from Austin, from Dell. And it was a pretty rough time back in 2001 with the dot-com burst and everything. But it was our prayer that there was something bigger for us that would result out of this unfortunate event. We got a call from the Marine Corps here in Hawaii asking us if we would be interested in a long-term opportunity. My military career was aviation related, really had nothing to do with what I was doing at Dell. But when I went to work for Dell, I started to pick up an entirely new career in the area of IT program management. And it was the leap back to the military where I then merged the military and the civilian careers together. And that's where I really started to notice how being flexible in your career and in your life in organizations that you would be associated with really pulls together the concept of organizational change. It's about being creative, opening your mind, and just looking for new opportunities. And I think if you trust God, I think He'll place those opportunities in front of you. Another opportunity that presented itself was during this past 8 years, I spent a year in Iraq. I was working doing inspections around the country, and one of the areas that we got involved with was the area of human trafficking, and just not a very pretty thing at all. But we were able to make some huge strides by challenging the organizations there and making them think differently about the way they do business. And this had been a method of business that to them was a norm, and we challenged them and created change in that area, and basically eradicated something that was just not a pretty thing. You hear stories all the time about individuals where they found that niche mission field, and who would have ever thought that that was an area where they could have applied their faith. If someone had asked me when I was back at Dell, plan this out. Plan out how you would leave Texas, move to Hawaii, go back to the Marine Corps, go back to your retirement in the Marine Corps, get your degree, teach for the same university that you got your degree in, and basically merge two seemingly unrelated careers together. I would have told them that it can't be done. But when it happened, I look at it and I go, there's no question in my mind that God's hand was in that. And I remember getting on my knees with my wife and praying about the situation and asking for God to just answer this need. And He exceeded our wildest expectations.